Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate. Well, behind me, I'm making my new solar panel array, the PV panel array. And it's taken me a little bit of time. Plus, now the weather's starting to actually get nice where I can do some work outdoors. Before it was too cold, too windy, very rainy. So now I can start doing some of the projects that I need to do. And what you see above my head there, that was my temporary setup because it was windy and rainy, and I couldn't get what I wanted in place, so I put a temporary setup, and that's what that is. So those 4 panels there will come down and join this group down here. There's a slot right there for 2 panels, and then over here for 2 panels. And the frame itself is designed for up to 12 panels. So that's 1,200 watts of matched, because the solar panel that I got is a high efficiency. And the reason why I say high efficiency, it's also high voltage, higher than some of your standard PV panels. This one is designed to operate at 19.5 volts, 20 volt system. And so putting 3 panels together gives me 60 volts of DC power at 5.5 amps. So that set up there, like I said, we'll join this down here, and then I'm going to be putting it up. It's going to sit up at the same height. It's going to have legs to stand this up. And then after I get it in place and bolted down, then I'm going to build out the sides with enclosing the interior, and then that's going to be the foundation and the formation of my new electrical room for here. And the architecture that I'm working on is a pure sine wave inverter, pure sine wave inverter panels, 5,000 watts each, and there's going to be 2 of them, and then I'm going to have split voltage or split phase voltage. And so what that does, it gives me not only the standard household 120, but it also gives me 208 and 240 volts, and that allows me to run a more efficient HVAC system, a 2-ton HVAC system. So I'm going to be putting in a split mini in here and a 2-ton version, so that will heat and cool the inside of my new shelter once it's completed very easily and with room to spare. Also, it allows me to install a washer dryer combo in there so that I don't have to go running out to the laundromat anymore. And this is what's available and what's possible with solar off-grid energy. And I've been blessed that I work with solar energy, solar panels, the architectural side, and so that's what's helped me to really put everything together. So you see what I have here. It's a basic frame, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, so that I can have at the top 4 panels across, and then in the middle section 4 panels, and then this bottom section will have 4 panels also. And then underneath, like I said, it's going to be standing up in the air, and then I'm going to be building the walls around it to enclose it. And then once it's all enclosed, then that allows me to get the lithium batteries, the hybrid inverters, solar inverters, and then that things really get rocking then, because then I have regular household current. Uh, there's going to be a pump system that provides water. I'm going to be installing a 275 gallon water tank inside of that room near the electrics, not next to it, but in the same general vicinity. And then also the pumping system will be there to pressurize the water lines. And then what that also allows me to do is run a 3/4 inch water line all the way down uh, the uh, the fence line here, and then folks can draw water from the big supply, the big main supply, rather than fighting the fire hydrants and with the wrong tools. They'll be able to have water, filtered water, all the time. And then on top of that, it adds a element of safety to the camp, because since the pump is going to be pressurizing a system 24/7, in the event that there's a fire, we're going to have hoses attached to certain portions, and then that way people can control out of control fires here, and uh, hopefully be able to save their stuff. But anyway, that's what we're doing. This is the first part. Things kind of came to a grinding halt because some components didn't get delivered today that I needed. And so, again, there's just a few little minor delays. It's not a big deal. We'll get this up and going, and then you'll be able to see this is the first phase of the build out of the barn dominiums that I've been talking about, and that I'm going to continue talking about. This is the electrical system, the engineering, the architecture that goes into those barn dominiums. Each unit will have a solar system of its own, along with storage batteries for energy, approximately 20,000 watts of stored energy. So it's substantial, and this is how we're going to help get people off the streets and into housing. And the great part about this, the county of Alameda County has the money to do this project. It is estimated at a $45 million total project for the 20-acre site construction, the build out, putting up the barn dominiums, and then we start bringing people in to do the build out of the interiors of their homes alongside tradespeople to assist them with the construction. So that's how we save on a lot of labor costs. And then also what that does, it builds in pride of ownership into that building, because that's their long-term home, and they're getting it built down to what they want. The barn dominium, what's unique about the barn dominium, it is like a giant single roof condominium, and there's 8 units in each building, and there are single-story buildings, and then there are 2-story buildings. The 2-story buildings allow each unit to be doubled in size, and the footprint of each unit is 420 square feet. And then if you have a large family, you can easily house them in 840 square feet, because my wife and I, we had a 900 square foot condo in Oakland, an old one, and it was more than enough room for 3 of us, my wife, myself, and her son, and we each had our room, so it worked out really well. But anyway, this is what's going on. We're going to see all of these come down and get mounted onto that frame. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.